Tired of wasting your time and energy by focusing on others? In this video, I'm going to share with you the bulletproof way to stop focusing on others and finally focus on yourself. If you're new here, welcome. Here on this channel, we talk about self-love, mindset mastery, and building unshakable self-confidence. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it to get notified when I upload new videos. Now, before we get into the 4 simple steps to stop focusing on others and focus on yourself, let's first take a deep dive into the possible reasons why that might be happening. The first possible reason is enmeshment. Now, let's briefly examine what enmeshment is. Enmeshment is a concept in psychology that describes families where personal boundaries are diffused and the over-concern for others leads to a loss of autonomous development. As someone who's experienced enmeshment for years, I can tell you from my personal experience that losing your sense of self leads to you being more concerned about other people's feelings than your own. While that is definitely something that you can recover from, it takes a while to establish a strong sense of self and separate yourself from your codependent relationships. The second possible reason for focusing on other people instead of yourself is having low self-esteem. If you're constantly comparing yourself to others and not feeling enough as you are, that is definitely a sign that you're not satisfied with who you are and where you are in life right now. Social media is definitely not helping either, since people put a high reel of their accomplishments and vacations, and not many people show their difficult moments. The next possible reason for not focusing on yourself is you're consuming, not creating. When you wake up on a Sunday morning, read the newspaper, watch the news, and head over on YouTube or Netflix, you're consuming what other people have put out into the world. You're not creating. How do I know this? I was one of them. One of the reasons you're not focused on your own life is because your mind is simply preoccupied with keeping up with Joneses and you know too many things about too many people on the internet, which is blocking you from taking an honest look at your life. Which actually brings me to reason number 4. You are not focused on your life because you're running away from your problems. When you are stuffing yourself with external things, you're trying to escape from something. Trust me, I know how hard it can be to face your feelings. Or examine objectively the things about your life that you don't like and all the circumstances that need to change. Now let's get into my first tip on how to stop focusing on others and focus on yourself. Turn off your phone and spend one day by yourself. You're probably not gonna like this one, but if you're too invested in other people's lives, it is time to reconnect with yourself and understand what you're actually trying to run away from. When you turn off your phone and dedicate this one day to yourself, you will be able to understand what's really going on inside and why you're so desperately trying to escape the current reality that you're in. I know that spending a day alone can be unrealistic for many of us, but you can always start small. And if you want a step-by-step guide on how to become a better friend to yourself, discover what your needs are, and how to take better care of yourself, check out the Self-Love Toolkit. It's my proven step-by-step framework that will help you learn how to love yourself unconditionally. If you want to learn more and get your hands on some exclusive bonuses, head over to www.theselflovetoolkit.com. My second tip is to brain dump everything that's on your mind. If you're too focused on other people's lives and not your own, that is a sign that you're not connected to the present moment. So we need to get you to tune into your body, but before we do that, it's important to get out all the junk you've accumulated in your mind. According to Dr. Joe Dispenza, 90% of our thoughts are the same thoughts we had the day before. So when you think about it, if you want to change something about your life, you need to recognize these thoughts, be aware of them next time you have them, and choose again. Now, on this channel, you often hear me talk about one of my favorite tools, which is the Automatic Thought Record tool. It's all about tracking your thoughts, the emotions you have as a result of these thoughts, and the behaviors you engage in. So if you want to change your behavior, meaning if you want to stop focusing on others and start focusing on yourself, you need to start by becoming aware of the most repetitive negative thoughts you have on a daily basis. You can download the Automatic Thought Record tool for free by clicking the link in the description box below or visiting bit.ly/thoughtrecordtool. My next tip is to tune into your body. Now that you're aware of all the same thoughts that are leading to all the same unfavorable results, it is time to move your body. There are no excuses not to move your body other than laziness, so get off your couch and do something active. Your happiness depends on it. Other than moving your body, meditation and mindfulness can also help you tune into your body. If you're spending too much time focusing on other people and not yourself, you're living in your head and it's time to get you out of there. The interesting thing is that the more you tune into your body, the more confident you become. By the way, if you haven't registered for my free masterclass, 3 confidence secrets every woman needs to know, now is the perfect time to do so while it's still available. So if you want to register for the masterclass, make sure to click the first link in the description box below or head over to coachsimondo.com/masterclass. Tip number 4 is to do things you actually enjoy. If you want to focus on your life, you better make your life worth focusing on. Think of all the areas of your life that you're unsatisfied with. Let's start with your career. Are you happy with your job? Is it fulfilling for you? Do you spend too much time working and not enough time relaxing? Now here's the difference between acting like a victim and empowering yourself to take action. Let's say you're not satisfied with your current job. Here's how someone with a victim mentality would act like. They would complain to their spouse and their friends about their awful job. They would blame their boss for the lack of recognition. They would badmouth their colleagues for not fitting in. As a person who's been there for years, trust me, I know how easy it is to blame it on other people. But if you keep running away from taking responsibility for your life, you won't be able to turn it around. As adults, we need to make smart decisions that are first and foremost good for us. Now that we've explored how a victim would act like in this situation, let's take a look at the empowered approach. What would a winner do in this situation? A winner would assess their situation at work and think of practical ways to make it better. You're always able to do something to change your circumstances, especially professionally speaking. Yes, you may need to learn a few skills or work more hours than most people, but you can absolutely do it as long as you have the right mindset. Doing things that you actually enjoy will help you have the mental energy to change the things that you don't like about your life. Find time to take good care of yourself. Maybe do a weekly spa night or get into a hobby that you used to enjoy a few years ago. Or why not discover a new one? If there is one thing I have learned over the past few years, it is that you don't need other people to feel fulfilled and happy with yourself. All you need to do is get to know yourself better and learn to enjoy your own company. Now, if you want to take a deep dive into the topic of enjoying your own company, make sure to check out this video next, where I'm going to share with you exactly how to do it step by step. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in that video.